What's good with y'all boys? This your boy Cal, aka Harper, man. Back in the lab again. Just got off that ROAD, putting a little work in. Trying to turn this week into something, like Chris say. Hope everybody having a productive week, man. I wanted to remind y'all that the first 25 subscribers of the Off Balance Podcast, link will be in the description box. We will be handing out some free Off Balance bands or some type of paraphernalia. Maybe a pair of socks or a jelly sandwich. If we can't afford that, we'll send you something. But it'll be something light. It'll be something light. Feel me? But anyway, back with another quick one, man. Cal University minicast. I got a question for everybody out there. Or a question for the guys out there. Any of y'all ever had a homeboy who ever just went over the top every time there were women around? Like spending a lot of money, buying things that he can't really afford. Again, the women may not know, but you know. I was looking at a couple of videos earlier about pickup artists and about the different types of pickup artists. And I just wanted to kind of get my thoughts on it because I wasn't really sure what a PUA was. I see a lot of channels out there that talk about PUAs, but I wasn't really clear on it. So it's just a pickup artist. But apparently there's different kinds. And there's a certain kind that, if you ask me, it would be kind of detrimental to fall into this category. Now, you got your niggas out there who just got a natural mouthpiece. When they get around women, they just know what to say. Women love what they have to say, and they just fall for them. This is a guy who doesn't spend any of his spare time learning how to pick up women, spending money on courses on how to pick up women. He just got it. This nigga mouthpiece just moved him up in the pecking order. That's just the way it goes sometimes. But then you got your guys who, they may not have that mouthpiece, excuse me. They may not have the natural bravado when they're around women. So they resort to other means. Maybe they have a really good job. They flash a lot of money. Or they have nice cars. They drive them around really fast every time it's a party. Or they pull up to the club with the doors up. Ghost riding the whip. Now, the reason I don't agree with this type of pickup artistry is because now you're moving into the danger zone. Now you're moving into the zone where you don't know what's real and what's fake. Because what you're doing is you're creating an illusion for yourself. You're creating an illusion for yourself in order to get female validation, which I think is kind of lame. I guess just my opinion. I know that, it ain't tricking if you got it. I know what they say, but if you ask me, it's still tricking. That's just if you ask me. If you ask a nigga with a lot of money, he might say it's not tricking. It just depends on your perspective. But me, personally, not being totally rich and being a man that does consider self-preservation, I'm not gonna go out here in these streets and lead with my wallet or lead with my resources, because I don't want to get caught up in a never-ending game of having to flash something I don't have. Or even if I did have it, I don't want to end up in a position where I'm always having to give it, because this is the way I presented myself. If you go out into the world and you lead with your wallet, you're probably going to have more leeches around you than other people. And I don't think that you should get mad about it. Like a lot of these guys getting taken to the cleaners by a lot of these women. You don't see me being real bitter about that. It's not happening to me. If that's what you want to do, if you want to go out here and date a woman that's a 10.5 out of 10, when you know you never pulled anything other than a 6 before you had all that money, that's your choice. You can do that. But just understand the impression that you're giving. Understand what you're putting out there into the universe. You know, I'm not going to go to the fishing hole and reel in a fish, and when it gets into my hands, it starts flapping to get back into the water. Why would I get mad at the fish for trying to get away from me? Like, oh, you just wanted to come up here because I had food? You fucking right, it just wanted to come up there because you had food. This fish didn't sign up to get pulled up into the Earth's atmosphere without water. It was just trying to eat. So when you go out here into the streets and you leading with your wallet, you leading with your resources, or you leading with whatever power that you have, understand that if you lose one of those things, that you might lose those people that you met when you were spending all that time presenting your resources instead of yourself. This is how you keep real people around you. It's not always about having the best looking motherfuckers around you. Sometimes it's just about having somebody you know that's gonna have your back. You know, I mean, it's just one of those things, man. It's the yin and the yang of the world that we live in. You know, I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinions. Everybody can do what they want to do. You know, if you feel like you got the money and that's what you want to do, then by all means, fam. But me personally, you know, I would never put myself in a position where I'm out here leading with my wallet. I'm dating somebody or end up getting somebody that's really out of my range. And the second that I fall, they're going to find some type of excuse to leave me. Because even if they were physically attracted to me, you know, this woman has way too many options to be with somebody that's broke. And that's just the reality of the world that we live in. This woman, 24 years old, a 10-piece. You know, you think she's going to sit around with you after you just fell flat on your face? I mean, the divorce rates say that the odds are against you. And that's probably one of the biggest problems out here. It's just people trying to obtain partners that are really out of their dating zone or out of their league, as they say. You know, you got to kind of understand where you are in the pecking order, and you got to understand what your gender is and what makes you go up and down in that pecking order. It's different for men and women. Men and women are not the same. You know, if you got a lot of money and you a man, that's going to raise your value. But having a lot of money as a woman doesn't necessarily raise your value, because that's not what men are looking for. You see what I'm saying? So I know that the media wants to push this whole men and women are the same, but they're not. You know, if you look around you, you know, you see a whole bunch of career women that are not in relationships. Because the truth is, women are not really looking to be with somebody who's equal to them. They're looking to be with somebody who's better than them. So she may be physically attracted to you, but if she has a great job and you're not really doing much, that's all it's going to be, is a physical attraction. Until she feels like she's gotten old enough where her options have been limited, then she may give you a chance. And I'm not trying to give people a jaded view of dating. I'm just trying to give people a realistic view. So just understand what it is you're putting out there, man. You know, I was just kind of looking up this stuff on pickup artistry and the different types. And I definitely recognize these types. And it's definitely a danger zone, man, when you start leading with your wallet or leading with something that you can't necessarily obtain at all times. Like if you're doing really good right now and you're not sure about next year, you might not want to advertise that you're rich, because you're setting yourself up to live in an illusion. But, you know, we're going to try to keep this thing under 10 minutes like always. I'm going to go ahead and wrap my night up. Just got me a cold one. That mug got my stomach on pure brute. This your boy. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe for more content, man. Check the link in the description box for the Off Balance Podcast. Go subscribe to their YouTube channel. And this your boy Cal. I'm finna sign out. It's over with. Peace. Shaboy.